Heavy haulage, I do low loader work and everything all the time. These will say not all the time, but anyway. But yeah, I'm plated. I can 125, about 60, 65 with the day-to-day work that I do. About 4.5 to the gallon. Running costing a fortune.
Now those bigger weights that you're talking about, which you sound very matter of fact about, but my goodness, that is 2 and 3 times what most Arctics would be carrying. Now that is a huge responsibility. So presumably you're escorted.
Depends on the vehicles now. Most stuff went from police to being private escort. It just depends. It's mainly on width. If you're really overweight, then obviously you need an escort vehicle, make it safer to be on the road. But otherwise, you know, most of the time we're solo.
Yes, I suppose, yes, and you're saying there, I mean, it's a physical thing. If you're taking up a lane and a half, then by definition...
Yeah, then we need an escort, so...
Yes, incredible. Well, I'm so pleased that you've had a good weekend, because it's all down to you guys, so it's wonderful news, and it's been a great pleasure to meet you this weekend. Thank you. Wonderful. Now, hello, sir. This is just, I mean, we're not being rude here, this is an older truck, isn't it?
Yes, a 1990 Volvo F16.
And that makes the whole presentation even more extraordinary, because my goodness, you've got something to be proud of here, haven't you?
Thank you very much. Yes, it is pride and joy.
Yes, incredible. And of course, these older lorries have really taken off in value terms. They are becoming incredibly collectible.
Yeah, that's right. Very few and far between now. A lot of them went abroad. You know, in the late 80s, early 90s, and this one survived, and as you can see.
Yes, well, I mean, sadly, some of them would have had an afternoon out of the breakers, you know, and that was the fate of so many. Basically, recycling is not a new concept in lorry terms.
No, that's right, and you can't get a lot of the parts now, so you have to sort of try and find, that's right, see where you can get them from, and there's old vehicles around, and rob a bit off of here, rob a bit off of there, and hopefully it all comes together and works.
Wonderful. Well, great to see you guys, and thank you so much for your support this weekend. It's been incredible, and we're really grateful for you being here, so thank you very much.
Thanks for having us, that's brilliant.
Wonderful. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Now, I know a wonderful. Well, we've done all this before, haven't we? So, again, a completely different avenue in transport terms, because you're not heavy haulage. You're into much more of a theatrical sort of story, so tell me what you do.
Yeah, we did quite a lot of event work and like TV, theatre work.
Yes. And I mean that, you know, to the untrained, and that's me, you think, oh, well, is there enough work for that? But actually, there's a tremendous amount of work there.
Yeah, there is now. Well, we've been quiet through COVID, but it's all coming back now, and we're getting back to normal.
Yes. And I mean, I was amazed throughout the weekend. You guys are so into the presentation of your trucks, the polishing, the cleaning. I mean, that's a tremendously nice thing to see, your commitment to presenting your trucks here this weekend. So again, thank you so much, guys, for being here and supporting our show. Really great to see. Well done, thank you. Now we're moving back in years a bit. ERF, of course, such a lorry terms. This one with a wonderful Gardner engine in it, and Gardner were an absolute mainstay of the whole of the lorry business, really right back from the Second World War. Absolutely synonymous with a quality, well-engineered engine. The downfall, if there is a downfall, was that they were not that good at keeping up with the technology. The whole story about turbos and things, they were very reticent, very sort of not sure about this. They did do turbos, of course they did, but anyway, great to see one in an ERF. So hello sir, what have we got here?
This is a ERF E16 38-ton tractor unit with the 16-litre Gardner turboed engine. It's the only production turboed engine that Gardner's produced.
Yes, and again, I mean, things had moved on, I suppose. Other manufacturers were getting quite a lot more horsepower out of, frankly, the same engine.
Half the size of engine, yeah, absolutely.
So from a point of view of unladen weights and all that sort of thing, never mind manufacturing costs, they sort of missed the trick a bit. It's a shame, and of course it's one of the things that'll be